What's up, guys and girls? It's your boy Spider Productions here, and today, rest in power to the king, Chadwick Boseman, who will unfortunately not be a part of this project. But we are now here to Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever official trailer. Unfortunately, this of course had to come out as soon as I was about to get ready to go to class, which I might be late, but screw it, we're about to watch this. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Guys, it's a tough road for this movie, man. It really is. It's really sad that Chadwick unfortunately passed away before we got to see him play Black Panther some more. But I think for what he did, he left a good mark on a future generation of people to leave a legacy to be remembered. And I think this movie, even though most likely Shuri is going to be the new Black Panther, it'll leave a good enough legacy to still honor the fallen and still honor Chadwick Boseman the best way it can. I actually, obviously, I figured out that Shuri was going to be Black Panther because the Lego sets for this movie kind of spoiled it. So I know that Shuri is going to become Black Panther, which I was okay with because if anything, it makes sense. Shuri is the queen, and she did become Black Panther once in the comics when T'Challa wasn't. So it makes sense that she would be next in line. I'm curious how she's going to get to become Black Panther, though, because if I remember correctly, in the MCU at least, they used the heart-shaped herb to become the Black Panther, but it was burned down in their first movie, so there was only T'Challa, and they used the last one on T'Challa. But now that he's dead, unfortunately, they're going to have to find another way to explain how Shuri becomes Black Panther. So I am curious to see what we're going to see. So I gotta rush, so without further ado, let's just watch this. Namor's outfit looks cool.
Only the most broken people can be great leaders.
His people did not call him general or king. They called him Kukul Khan, the feather serpent god. Killing him will risk eternal war.
Namor was a
He's
genius.
coming for the surface world.
We know what you whisper. They have lost their protector.
The IronHeart?
No! It's our time to strike.
Holy crap, okay.
Show them who we are.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That was freaking sick, dude. That was awesome. So we got a lot in that. We got a lot of Namor. We saw a lot of Namor. We saw, I'm assuming this is a funeral for T'Challa, which really is freaking sad, man. We see Namor, I guess, like designing his Aztec kingdom, it looks like, or at least painting some part of it. We see Shuri given a lot of struggle with dealing with her brother's death and then taking over the mantle of Black Panther. Now my question is her mom going to be queen and she's just going to be Black Panther? Because Black Panther isn't necessarily tied to the king. You can be Black Panther and not be the ruler of Wakanda. T'Challa just so happened to be Black Panther, and with his dad dying, he became the king. So I wonder if that's going to be the case for Shuri, which I think would be fine. I don't think she needs to be both queen and Black Panther. So if they decide to just have her be Black Panther, that's fine. But dude, look at Namor here, floating with his feet wings. Dude, he looks sick. I hope if the rumor is true and Universal does lose the rights to Hulk, because I know Universal also has the rights to Namor, which is why we haven't seen him in anything else other than what this movie will be. So I wonder if we'll see Namor in other things, because I think they also said that Namor's a mutant, which I didn't know if he was. I don't really remember, to be honest. If he is a mutant, that's cool in the comics, and it would make sense for him to be one in the movies since they're bringing back X-Men characters to the MCU. But it is for him to be the first mutant introduction. He looks freaking sick. Like, he looks awesome. Now, obviously, I don't know too much about Namor, so this will probably be my first introduction to the character. I know that he's worked with Captain America in the comics with the Howling Commandos once, like when Captain America had his superhero team. But other than that, I know he's the ruler of Atlantis technically, but in this he's not, because they're changing it so it's not completely like Aquaman, which makes sense. So this shot here, they had whoever's on the bike, I believe that's Okoye in the car, and then that's Ironheart's bulky suit. Now, we saw a lot of Ironheart too, and I've seen the action figure for her, and I've seen what her costume looks like. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer it when it was skinny. Now, I understand why they make it bulky looking, because in the comics her first suit is very bulky looking, so it makes sense. But it would make sense that they would make it bulky looking, because that's how her first suit looks. And I know that they're also doing that so it differentiates from Iron Man, so that makes sense too. But I don't love it nor hate it. I'm indifferent. I'm willing to see it in action first before I make a decision. But from the action figure, I like the color scheme. I will admit that. The color scheme looks pretty cool. But I know later on she changes the red and gold color scheme of Iron Man and goes like black and gold, I think. Black, gold, and purple. So I would rather her have that uniform in her show, when her show comes out, which I definitely will be watching. But yeah, they had a lot going on. And then Wakanda flooding, like, that's insane to think about. And who else? Shuri was crying there. What happened? They had the throne room flood. Yo, Namor was out here floating. Do you see this, dude? Yeah, and look at her suit. Her suit's really bulky. It's like a mix of the Ironmonger suit and Iron Man suit. Except it's not as big as it was, but it still keeps the Iron Man color scheme. But that does look really cool. I'm assuming that's a Tuma we saw. Ooh, this looks freaking sick, dude. I can't wait for this movie, man. And then Shuri's new Black Panther design looks really cool, dude. That looks awesome. It's like black and gold instead of the typical black and silver for T'Challa. And it looks really freaking cool. I love that. Alright guys, there's my breakdown and review of Black Panther Wakanda Forever official trailer. I cannot wait for this movie. I hope to God it's good. I really do. With all the Marvel titles recently, we've had a lot of good ones, and we've had a lot of bad ones. I will admit, I did like Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like the best movie, but I enjoyed that. And I loved Moon Knight. Moon Knight was so good. Obviously, I didn't like Thor Love and Thunder. I wasn't a huge fan of Miss Marvel, but it wasn't bad either. It just wasn't for me, I guess. And then She-Hulk has just been definitely not for me. It's clearly not for males in general, but it's definitely not for me. But I'm hoping this will give me some hope for Marvel in the future. Like, I hope this will bring back the Marvel love, which I'm hoping is the case. So I guess we will see. But I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this. If you guys did, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite part of this trailer was. Curious to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions in the description down below. Drop a like on the video for your boy. Hit the subscribe button to be part of the community. And hit bell notifications so you guys know when our show posts next. And I'll see you guys next time. Wakanda forever. Peace.